afterwards I was like, afterwards I was like, you know what? I want to write a badass song about this. And I sat down one day, and it took me like 10 minutes to write this. And I came up with like the first verse and the chorus, and then I couldn't come up with a second verse. So Ben Henley, the lead singer of Maud Crawford, helped me write it. So I went over to his house one night, the six pack, and hang out with him for a little bit, and we came up with this. It's a pretty cool song. If you want to hear it.
Yeah, please.
Quarter to one, and I'm all alone. Can't find the keys to my truck, and I can't pretend that I'm sober again. Damn it, it's just my love. Keep giving me hope, feeding me rope, but I'm just hanging myself. Wanna come over, but you swear that it's over. Wanna put our hearts on a shelf, and I keep killing myself, drowning my sorrows away. Ain't enough whiskey to drink you away, so I'm letting go of you. You never did exist. It's in the back of my mind, still there all the time. Don't think that I could forget, but when I'm all alone, I've got a vent of my own. I'm dying more every day. You've done moved on, and I'm dragging along. Hell's the price that I will pay. I keep killing myself, drowning my sorrows away. Ain't no whiskey to drink you away, so I'm letting go of you. And I keep killing myself, drowning my sorrows away. Ain't no whiskey to drink you away, so I'm letting go of you. I'm letting go of you.
Wow.
Beautiful.
So give us a little bit of the long history that is your family. Tell us a little bit about your musical background. Oh Lord, y'all hold the phone. Nigel's out of beer.
This really gave me on TV.
This
All this stuff.
You know what? That's the beauty of editing.
Editing.
And you can thank Rance Benson for that, ladies and gentlemen. He is our engineer extraordinaire, if you will, our EE. He's going to be our editing guy. You can find this on YouTube. Find the Songwriter Circle. Subscribe to our channel. We have 30, 40? How many videos we have now?
43.
We have 43 videos. This is our 14th episode. We've been in this little over a year and a half.
Cool.
And we need more likes. We need shares. We need people on our page. So get on Facebook right now with your smartphone. Tell everyone why you're here, what you're doing. You're here for the Songwriter Circle.
We'll do
Mr.
it.
Nigel Treats.
She's getting out, Gary.
Some guy
We'll
named
do
Mike,
it.
you know. So yeah, give us a little bit of your now.
Background.
I believe we have a beer somewhere who someone cares. Bring Nigel over here. But anyway, tell us about your background.
I know.
Basically, it starts a long time ago.
What grandma do?
In a wood shack in the middle of the hills. No, my grandmother grew up in a dirt poor family, not doing anything except for playing music. And it's funny because
Wow.
her brother was Johnny Stills, which my grandma's maiden name is Stills. But Johnny Stills had a radio show out of Tulsa that was actually like
Fabulous.
nationally broadcast. And he was supposed to go out on the road with some people, and whenever he went to go out on the road, George Jones was like, "Hey, you need to come play with us all the time." And he was like, I don't like
George
airplanes."
Jones.
He
So,
told George Jones no because he don't like
He
airplanes.
never went out and did anything, but he did good in Tulsa. He did all right in Tulsa. He was awesome. I appreciate it.
Props to offstage hand Brian
So-
Murphy.
So he did a lot in Tulsa, and he did well in Tulsa. But my grandmother wrote songs with him growing up and learned how to play guitar, and she learned 4 chords. And then from 4 chords, she learned all 7 chords, and then she learned like 3 minors. And it was funny because like as me growing up and her teaching me how to play guitar, I was like, "Oh, well, you got to learn all these minors and bar chords." And she's like, "I don't know any of those minors." She's like, "I know 3." She's like, "I know A minor, E minor, and B minor." She's like, "It's all I ever needed." And my grandma actually had a cut on the Seminole Wind album for John Anderson. My grandma did very well. She wrote for Buck Owens for 16 years.
Wow.
And did very well doing that. But, you know, her biggest hit that she ever had was the song that she had on the Seminole Wind album, because in like 1 year she made like $300,000 just doing one song. So, yeah, mailbox money.
So if you hadn't have turned out a songwriter, there'd be something wrong.
The funny thing was that it kind of skipped a generation, because my uncle and aunt, my aunt's a great gospel singer. She does gospel music, blah, blah, blah. And my uncle played for a couple people in Nashville and played bass, but he didn't really go that far doing anything. And then I think the biggest person he played for was like Joe Nichols. But that was actually because he started out playing for Joe Nichols before Joe Nichols went to Nashville.
Before Joe Nichols was Joe Nichols.
Right.
Right.
But my dad played for John Anderson for 12 years. So my dad played for John Anderson for
Wow.
So it didn't
Are
really
you
skip a
kidding me?
generation.
Well, the songwriting thing skipped a
John
generation.
Anderson.
None of them can write a song to save their life. So,
Woo!
Big. Yay, that's
well, I take that back. My dad wrote a really good country song. It was
Fabulous.
How do I love
I didn't know I made friends with a star.
You know what? That song's got deeper meaning than just that. No, I'm really, really glad that we have the ability to reach out to you and talk to you that generational history in songwriting. It's not something that.
Today's like a big day for me, anyways. Like,
Why is today your big day?
This is kind of like when you told me the date and told me when you were going to do this, it was like a big deal to me, because it was like, man, my dad passed away 4 years ago today.
Oh.
So like today is like a big day for me, because I can be
Wow.
like, hey, you know, I can go play for
Yeah.
my dad, and he'll be there with me.
Yeah. Right on.
I have sunglasses on.
Wow. Yeah, you know, my dad's been gone for almost 8 years now, and if he could see any of this stuff,
No, this was the greatest drummer that ever lived.
it's great.
I
That's really
played with
great.
300 drummers. He was the greatest that ever lived.
Well, I'm really glad that you.
He might not have been the greatest, but he is in the Ludwig Book of History for being one of the top 100 drummers ever sponsored by Ludwig Drums.
There you go.
So,
I mean,
he at least made that
he
benchmark.
got his name on
That's
something.
Yeah.
That's fabulous.
Doesn't matter, he's in your heart.
Exactly.
I got Signature Series drumsticks at home, because he had a Signature Series Hallmark drumstick.
You have 50% of his DNA, sir.
Right on.
Something like that.
So on such an emotional day, I do thank you for coming and sharing. Again, like I said, I'm wiping tears out of my eyes. Here's to all the dads that are watching and not able to.
Hey, he was my best friend.
Good job.
Really. So
I
did
need
you
some
have
sour
something to do
cream.
with this one right here? Is this any part of your
Little bit.
fault?
You
My
want some
dad
sour
kind
cream?
of told him, hey,
You take the whole plate.
you got to teach him stage performance. Excuse me, Mike's sitting down right now, but if you ever see Mike in like actual full concert, if you ever play, excuse me, get beer, God. So if you ever come watch us play, Mike is kind of crazy. Mike likes to run around and jump off shit.
We also have that
Do
one
crazy
guy
stuff.
in the band.
Oh,
that
yeah.
does that.
I got my cousin that's a bass player. That's what I was gonna say. It might have skipped one generation, but it went to the next because I say it skips still because it's actually not the next. My aunt's daughter had a kid. And he's my bass player all the time. Like he always plays bass with us, but
I'm doing
So
he
it
likes
did not
to
skip
play
any
wireless.
generations in your family,
It
no.
skips generations.
No, songwriting maybe, but the talent not
It
at all.
skips generations. So the next generation, which is Justin, likes to run out through the crowd with wireless hookups and play bass and run around everybody in circles. So
Well, go ahead and get to having a kid so that we can get to the next generation, because this has to continue. We've
Maybe.
got to hear more.